Good day, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris, and I'm the Batman statue collector. And today we're going to be talking about David Finch. Go figure, we would be talking about him here on the channel. But I've got some updates, and I also want you to weigh in on a few things, okay? So over the last couple weeks, there's been some big developments. First of all, you can see that there's a Batman in the middle, but there's a Batman that's not there anymore. And I'm going to be talking about that over the next couple of weeks as well, because there are some pieces that are missing and some pieces, that are going to be coming into the cave. And so I wanted to kind of do a little bit of a walk and talk today and show you kind of what I have in mind. And again, what other characters are maybe going to be coming in. But you guys saw the video where, I talked about Dan making that awesome trade with me from Wayne Manor, Rocket City. This Batman I freaking love. So I'm going to turn the camera around here. So, oops, sorry about that. So I have to show you the Batman because he's so freaking awesome. And I love him on the big wall, as you can see. A couple of things that I have decided to do. You notice that there is a Joker missing, right? Joker used to be up top. Now Two-Face is in the middle. But there's a Joker missing. All right, so maybe that might be clue number one. Joker's missing. There's also a character down here that used to be where Solomon Grundy is. Right there. That character's missing. And you notice that there's a blank spot here that's coming. That's going to be Bane. And then I've got 5 slots down here. Okay, so there's a couple pieces missing. And the reason is because I made a trade. I made a trade with my friend JWR. And you're going to see what I traded for probably in a video real soon. But I traded, and for me, it was worth the deal. Okay? It was worth the deal because I got a Joker coming. If you've seen it, it's amazing. If you haven't seen it, I can't wait to show you. But it is my favorite Joker. And it's coming to face off with Batman in the middle, okay? But that then, of course, leaves me with some blank ones, right? And the other character that's missing, that used to be there where Solomon Grundy is, was Professor Pig. And so Professor Pig is going to JWR, as is my Joker, okay? So my Joker is gone, one of my first pieces from Finch, but I'm replacing it with another Joker that's going to go right there, okay? So now we have this conundrum here, okay? I've actually got 2 conundrums, shocker, right? But I've got these pieces right there that need to be filled up, okay? So where that brown paper is, or the brown frame, you can imagine that will eventually be Professor Pig, because obviously I'm going to ask Jason to, down the road, eventually do it at Professor Pig for me. So it'll be another Professor Pig. It'll be different than the one I had before, but I'm patient, right? I'm not in any big hurry. So we can cross that off the list. Now we got 4 more slots. Well, the one that I've got coming from CGC. So I arranged a couple through CGC, and those are going to be Calendar Man and Talon. I have no idea when those are supposed to come. I already paid for them, so who knows how long it's going to take. But so basically we can say, okay, those 3 in the corner, those are spoken for. And so that's going to leave me with 2 others, okay? And one of them, I believe, is going to be Joe Chill. I've asked Joe Chill to be my next one, whether he is holding a gun, whether he is holding pearls, something. But Joe Chill was, if we think about it, it was the original Batman villain, right? He took care of his parents and or took his parents out, and basically that's what started him becoming Batman, right? And so Joe Chill. I had a lot of conversations with Dan over at Wayne Manor, Rocket City, and he feels like that's a must for my collection. So I trust in Dan, okay? So anyway, that is going to be probably Joe Chill right there. And then next to Harley, that's the one that I'm not sure. And so I was kind of teetering on Black Mask, which, again, the line work for Finch, I love when he has a lot of shadows. There's a lot of shadows on these over here on this side of the wall. His females are very very beautiful, but there's not a lot of shadow to them. The Punchline, I feel like, is one of his best females because of the dark hair. But when you have the light hair ones, I just feel like something gets a little bit lost. And so I thought about doing Italia instead of Black Mask because I love the idea of Italia. So I wanted to see, where did you guys weigh in? Talia, Al Ghul, or Black Mask? For me, I'm leaning more toward Black Mask because I think he would just fit in with the wall better. Okay? Now, one other conundrum I have. Let me show you. This Harley Quinn. I got this in Dallas when JWR and I were at the private event from Essential Sequential. Absolutely fantastic evening. This was in the portfolio. And this is a beautiful Harley. But I'm going to show you another Harley that I might be buying. Okay, I'm going to put it right here so you guys can see it. Which one of these do you feel like fits the wall better? Obviously this one right here is more of a torso. And the rest of my heads do not have a torso really. It's all just the head portraits, right? And so I feel like maybe the Jester one would fit in a little bit better. But there is no question that this one is absolutely gorgeous. So which Harley do you think I should go with? This Harley here or the one with a Jester portrait? Okay. I've also asked potentially for another Hush because I love this Hush, but I saw him do another one, and I'm going to put it right here so you can see them side by side because I really like what he did with the shadow work on one of these recent commissions that he did at a recent show. And so that's just a maybe. If I can upgrade it a little bit and make it perfect, I will. The only other one that I would maybe consider doing that for is the Catwoman, because I had asked for a modern Catwoman and I got kind of the classic one. And so I would maybe want more of the goggle look. So we'll see. But once that happens, that will basically complete my wall. I will be done with the Finch wall at that point. So, long-winded today, but got a new Joker coming, and I'm curious as to what you think. Talia, Black Mask, where do you guys weigh in? Is there any other character that I'm missing that you think should be on the wall? Obviously, there maybe like Firefly would have been cool. Kite Man, I don't know, Condiment Man, Condiment King. There's other ones I could have done, right? But that's the wall. It's definitely finally coming into play. And I did move these two down right there, so it was more center on the wall. And I think I'm going to do the exact same on the other side. As you can see, those are still up top. But I feel like moving them down slightly would center the whole wall together. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Let me know your thoughts on my David Finch conundrum. I got to quit spending money on this stuff because I've spent a lot. But this wall is slowly but surely becoming an absolute dream come true. I love it. And again, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon in the Batcave. Bye, everybody.
Hey guys, I have partnered up with Red Wolf Collectibles, maker of incredible comic book display options, including this outstanding, heavy-duty, and well-made slab stand featuring an anti-slip pad and all the accessories needed to display your most prized slab comic books, just like this one here in my collection. And now they even have interchangeable 3D design plates that feature really strong magnets that let you easily swap out logos to match your comic books, slabs, or whatever superhero you want to feature in your display in an absolutely incredible way. And these are just some of the plates available for purchase from DC, Marvel, and much, much more. I mean, look at all of the options here. You can even have your own custom logo made. And they also offer magnetized comic book frames. You simply remove the front, place your comic book inside, and place the magnetized cover back on. It's that simple, yet looks absolutely amazing and even features a built-in hook so you can display it on the wall. I mean, look how awesome this looks. Now, if you don't have a slab, you can also purchase their protective comic book cases, which feature high-quality metal corners and screws. And you can also pair this up with the display stands to give it that amazing slab look. Now, all of these are absolutely incredible, and make sure you use code STATUE at checkout for a discount at redwolfcollectibles.com. I'm so happy to be partnering with them because their products are absolutely amazing. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.